I say the little bit about Warlock, and then you see me take take the Ench, because it's just good. This will let me do crazier comps by just having Druids as a foundation. You can play Druids as a foundation to like most things. Don't recognize any of the people here, but some low ranks. What's hypers? It could be a lot of things. I need a little clue here. An emote? Dude, I literally just got Twitch like 5 days ago. I know what emotes are, but how do I get hypers? I think you're the one that needs to teach me hypers. What would I do to get that sent over there? Let's see here. You know what? I'll do this to you, and then maybe you'll be able to do things. Google extension? Okay, I'll look into that. Would I just have to search Google extension and then hypers, and then I could find it? What are we going for here? I've seen so many. Yeah, I know, me neither. We're all just trying here. I'll look it up after the game, I think. I do want to know how to just like go about the whole Twitch thing better. So, I mean, my bad on that. I'm using it. I should look into how to use it better, but better TV. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the game. Right now, we're just leaving ourselves 2 outs, and then just playing a good unit. Yeah. Any other tips? Well, you probably know more than me about Twitch, honestly. This is an arcane boots for sure. I like this item. Maybe a little too much, but it beats out these other things, even the new brooch. Can we get a high roll, please? Thank you. You just gotta, I swear to God, like half the time when I'm playing this game, you just have to like ask nicely for things. I think it's probably Pudge. Love to win to get the other Pudge, but now I think it's this. Probably more health than CK. Yeah, this will go longer. While you're here, do you have any comp suggestions? Anything you want to see played? I think I'm at the point in like playing Lord that I just kind of like I don't care as much anymore about keeping the rank up. Completely new. Oh, okay, cool. You know, then I would you like me to like go over the top with explaining what I'm doing, or would that be annoying? Like, let me know because I'm willing to explain like a lot of the little decisions that I'm making, but I don't want to just like flood you with commentary. So, would you like me to like kind of heavily explain what I'm up to at the moment? Yeah, I don't mind at all. So, let's first off, I'm just gonna another unit in here. So you haven't played any games ever. That's what I'm gonna go off of. So starting at the basic level, almost everything in the game will get easier as you play more and just become familiar with the units. But each unit has 2 central components. So actually, let me just start with this. So these health bars on the side, they say 199, 97. These are your life bars, and these are the other players here. So there's 7 other players. Okay, so you understand that component, I'm guessing. And the goal, of course, being to win games to conserve health. As we're doing right now, we're at 100. And you do that by winning. You take damage based on Two things: the number of units that have beat you. Actually, three things: the number of units that beat you, their level. So these 2 stars here. If it's a higher level unit, you lose more health. And then let's see. I'm gonna take this. Take the ogre as well. So like a 2-star unit will lose you 2 health, and then a 1-star will lose you 1 health. You also will lose health based on the round that it is. So round 1 to 10, you don't lose any additional health for losing the round, but round 11 to I think like 19, you lose 2 extra health for losing the round, and then as you can imagine, around like 20 to round 29, you lose an additional 3 health. So it escalates the game, so it starts ending earlier. Now most games only go until round, I don't know. I think nowadays it's like 30 or so. So that's sort of like your goal in building a composition. Is to do damage to outlast the enemy, and that can be done through a combination of good units and good synergies. So I'm sure you noticed last game, or I can even just show you the visual key right now. So Venno is actually a pretty weak unit. It's only the 1 star, but when I put it in, okay, and of course I'm getting real lucky now with all my things. So when I put Venno in, notice this animation that happens. But all 3 of these units flash up, and that's because Venno, like almost every other unit, has 2 components. It's a Savage, which is this left kind of hash mark right here, and it's a Warlock. You're going to have to just get familiar in the game with what each unit is on site, which will come with just time being played. Like, you'll start to pick up on things, but it's a Savage and it's a Warlock, and you see these numbers like the 2, 4, and the 6 here? The 2 indicates that you need 2 units that are unique. You can't have the same, you can't have 2 Venomancers, but you need 2 unique units that have this tag. So for me, it's going to be, like, Ench is another one, Enchantress is also Savage. And if I have both on the board at the same time, they gain this 2 text. So they'll both do more damage by doing exactly as this describes here. Also, Venno, who I was looking at earlier, is a Warlock. And if you read it, it has some sort of healing advantage if you have 2 of them as well. And so Shadow Fiend is also a Warlock. And you might be picking up already that it's very good in the game to try to pair units and take advantage of these sort of synergies, as they're called. So synergies are a good way to play in the game. Also, just playing good units. I'm guessing you picked up on the fact that using 3 units, if you buy 3 units, they combine into this 2-star. In the early game, you can see that this person's also doing it. You just want to make a lot of those type of units. Like, make a lot of 2 stars. Don't worry so much about synergies. And we're the only undefeated team right now, but I think we're going to lose this one. And so synergies will let you go late game. And as you become more familiar... Yeah, it's similar to teamfight tactics. Exactly. So these both, not to give you like too much of a history lesson, but teamfight tactics and Underlords were both sort of a response to the original Dota auto chess. If you were familiar with that at all. Oh, man. And these free rolls, so this is a new thing, but now when you lose a round, you get to roll once for free, and it's really trippy because people that have been playing for a while are certainly not used to that. I think I'm staying with this, and I'm not leveling. So yeah, yeah. In Dota Auto Chess, it came out like quite a while ago, and it's taken a bit for auto battlers, as these are called, like auto chess game variants. It's taken a while. It took a while for them to become really popular, but now that they have, the market is like becoming saturated. So the League of Legends one is them trying to take advantage of the market as well. And this is Valve doing the same thing. Oh, come on, let's go. Let's beat down. So they're all very similar. Yeah. Underlords has been out, I think... man. I think it's maybe been a little over a month. And technically speaking, we're still in the beta. Meaning that it's not their finished version, but they wanted to start putting some versions out there just to gauge like how much people liked it so that they can make quick fixes. There's also a mobile version that I used to play a lot. I got like 8th in the Americas. I was just playing it all the time. It was really fun. But that one was really similar to um, the original Dota Auto Chess. And Underlords is probably the most different. Teamfight Tactics is more similar to the original one, in the sense that the items work out in a very similar way. Although you couldn't, you could combine items in the original, but it wasn't always like a 1-to-1 item like thing. You could just put like some items took like 3 to combine. Like it was much more complex. I'm a fan of the Underlords variation, which is why I'm playing this, not Teamfight Tactics. Nothing against it. This is what I prefer, right? But I guess one other thing I can point out real quick here. Oh, Summoning Stone. I think we have to take. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. So I can take a second and point out that I'm not. I think it works sort of similarly in. Give me a second here to just focus up. I think we're doing this. I think it's similar in the other versions, but there are like creep rounds, which are they're like computer rounds. You're not playing against another player. In this game, the creep rounds are on 1, 2, 3, and then from then on, or from round 10 on, every 5 rounds. So like round 10, round 15. Yeah, yeah. So you don't lose life in those rounds in this game, but they give you the item choices afterwards. And they're just something to be aware of. You don't need to like try to get units before those rounds usually because you don't want to lose interest. Are you familiar? Yeah, yeah, they're pretty similar. Are you familiar with the economy concept of the game? See, I'm gonna sell this guy. He's been here too long. And just for a synergy break, we have 1 demon, 2 warlocks, 3 warriors. Technically, just 2 savage synergy. I'm gonna sell this guy right here. Yeah, every 10 up to 50 gold. So getting more than 50 gold doesn't do you much. It doesn't do you anything compared to just 50. And it depending on your health, how the game's going, the current meta, it's not always even the best idea to go to 50 gold. My advice to people just starting out would be never roll more than like once per round before you get 50 gold. But try your best to level up whenever you're 1 roll away from leveling up. So in this game, 1 like roll or 1 level up gives you 4 XP. So in the very early game, oh sorry, let me get that. Oh. So in the very early game, you want to be leveling up when it's like 4 out of 8. Let me see what I'm gonna add here. I think this is fine as is. I could theoretically roll once right now, and we're doing pretty well. We're in 2nd place. I'm gonna do something else real quick. So you want to be smart about when you level up. Right now wouldn't even have been a bad time because it would be perfectly 3 rolls. So it'd be 4, 8, 12, 16. Whereas if I did it next round, it would take the same amount, but I'd sort of be floating 1 XP. So that's maybe like a little bit of a higher, like it's like kind of a particular thing that you'll just pick up on eventually. But economy is just a good thing to do, and then learning what units are good on their own. I've been picking up some of the units that are just good. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone over that. But one simple thing you can do is look at the items I have. We get our free roll now. Okay, cool. We are gonna put this in, and I'm gonna not do what I recommended. I'm leveling right now just because it works out pretty well, and there are other reasons that I can explain. But let's just do a simple check here and look at the items I have and sort of see how you should be thinking of your items. So I have Chainmail, which is a plus 10 armor defensive item. Now, armor basically means that each little bit of your health goes, like, it lasts longer. It's very, like, intuitive. It does what you think it would do. So, without having to put too much thought into it, you'd really want to put this on a unit with high health, right? So that the item goes further. And so you can see I've put it on Pudge, who has 2,500 health, versus 1,400, 750, 800, 800, 1,300. And I want to have Pudge be taking a lot of my damage. Now let's move on to Arcane Boots, which is a mana gain item. And these, you'll just have to memorize these. It's a little annoying, but you'll get there if you play enough. This gives mana to adjacent allies. So I've prioritized these units because they have good abilities, as you'll just find out eventually. And then Summoning Stone. Allied summoned units have plus health and 45 attack speed. So I'm playing this unit and this unit, which summon other units. Watch when this mana bar gets full here. So these two units have plus attack speed, and this unit here also summoned this bear. So I wanted to put those units in because I got this item. And you don't always have the chance to get this item. I also plan to play this unit, which will summon another unit, and these are all scrappy or savage units. You can see the shared synergy here. And even this one, which I'm playing. So I'll be able to get 4. I think it's Sacred Relic here. I just want damage. You can see their tier list. And the one at the top, which was the same tier, is a little bit more niche. Like, you need more to be happening in a specific way for you to want to play it. Oh, and I actually already have the 4 Savage, because you can see 1, 2, 3 is also 1, 4. I'm considering getting rid of these here just to free up some space for the tree. But I think I'll actually sell this instead. I know I already have 2, but this is not a unit you want to get to tier 3 or to 3-star. So here's the summon. That's good. Didn't get that ability off, but we're doing some good damage here. There was a recent change in this game. It used to be that you wouldn't be playing directly against your opponent. And Teamfight Tactics is like that. Like, you literally pit the 2 boards against each other of the people that are playing each other. And this game used to not be like that. You'd kind of play like a ghost of another team. But now you can see that they pair you off right here, right here, right here, and right here, so that you directly play other units or other players, which I think a lot of people consider to be a good change. We're doing pretty well. You can look at a net worth here, so just the total combined money going into your units and your saved money. Oh, this is really good here. So I can now actually go with all 6 of these. So this is one of those here. This is one, this is one, this is one, this is one, and this is one. And what I gain now is the 6 Savage thing here. So you press tab to see the total net worth. I'll do it again here for you. Actually, I want to see how the fight goes, and then I'll look at that for you. This is going to do really well. So I leveled up my unit that summons, and now these 2 will do a lot of damage. One thing you can do that you should regularly do is click on this middle tab here, and it shows you your damage. And then you can evaluate who on your team is performing well, and who may be not doing as well as you want. You can also look through here. There's 5 options. You can look at DPS, which I'm not sure how much more important that would be than damage. Damage taken, and these are my tanks, that's good. Healing, which is my 1 healing unit here. Kills for that round, and then you're back to damage. So give me a second, and I will go back to... Oh, I really want this unit, I think. I'm going to get rid of this. So I'm going to click tab again. So tab, and you can see everybody's life, their rank, their record this game. So I'm 10-2, and you can see their streaks. You can see their net worth. So it looks like everybody's pretty much even. Everybody's roster, their alliances. So there's our 6, their items, and then what they have waiting on their bench. This bear is going to do a lot of good work. That's the lone druid technically here. So we're really looking to maybe next get in these two units. They're both primordials, and they'll summon units when they die. And this guy on its own, Arc Warden, summons a unit instantly. And I'm just trying to be mindful of summoning stones. So everything that says summoning, I pretty much want to just be playing. I'm now at 52 gold, so this is called like interest, basically. Every 10 is called like making interest. So theoretically, once I get above this, I want to always be doing things with my money. Whether it's leveling up toward 8 or re-rolling units. Real quick, some shortcuts for doing these actions. You can click E to sell, you can click R to reroll, you can click T to level up, so all keys that are in a row. And then I think you can click W to recall a unit, and Q to lock this. So what locking this does is, let's say you don't have a lot of money, and you can't afford it right now, but you don't want it to reshuffle your units at the next round. It'll keep them all for you. We don't really care about that right now, though, because we know what we want for the most part, and it's not this. I'm getting ready to sell these two units. I don't think I need them, although there is a synergy gained between these two units as they're both heartless. So could be a really good addition, like in this spot literally, because there's some sort of she has an aura, and I want people to be close to her. Sand King we have one of. I think I'm getting rid of this unit right here. I'll also get rid of this unit. I'm going to get rid of these three. I know I talked about maybe playing... I'll keep her for right now, actually. I want these two for sure. There's a pair here I'm going to get after the round, and I'll show you what that looks like. So in this version of the game, your money, your interest, like the getting the 50 gold, the 40, 30, is evaluated right when the round starts. So after the round starts, you can actually make actions that bring you below 50 gold, and you'll still pick up the interest for 50 gold. And I'll show you an example of it right now. So what we can do is, I want these two units, but my bench is full. So what you do is you put these on the board, and then you buy these. I'm below 50 gold, but it's going to re-roll me, and you'll see my interest I pick up is still the 50. I think human heartless. So now this is also a heartless. So it didn't show you your money. It does, like, every now and then. It'll show you your money right here. And I didn't get it, so I'm just going to sell these. And I'm going to level up twice. So I'm perfectly now at level 8. I'm not floating anything right there. And I'm going to put this in the middle, even though it's only a level 1. And I'm going to buy the Lone Druid to try to get the next star level of it. Yeah, I really like this because it lets you do this sort of bench overflow. But it is a really important point. So now the round started, and I'm going to buy it, and I'm at 49, but it doesn't matter in the slightest. So we're playing a knight composition. I think we're doing pretty well. So yeah, we're at 81, and this is also in a Lord lobby. So these are all really good players, like the number like 300 in... I don't think it's the world. I think it's the Americas. But these are all pretty good players here for sure. But we've gotten pretty lucky with getting all 6 of these. I don't usually go for all 6. I usually go for just 4. But it gave it to us, so we've been playing it. Now I'm going to do my first re-rolling. I don't think I've re-rolled at all so far this game, and I'm just going to start doing some. I really want this unit here. So I overflowed, and I'm re-rolling again. I'm going to get rid of this. So you can do that if you want. It's really stressful. But if you have time left in the round and you want to keep rolling, but your bench is full, you can temporarily put one on the board and then keep rolling and then put one on the board and keep rolling. The downside is if it starts the round and you have a full bench and units on the board overflow, it won't randomly sell them, but it'll sell some of them and you don't really have control over it. So it could be really bad. So you just need to be aware. But I'm going to do the same thing right here and overflow this guy. It's something I might not do that much if you're not familiar with it and you're not used to it, because it can be pretty risky, but as you get more comfortable with the game, it's something you can try to do more often. I'm going to roll some more. I just want to get some of these level 1 units to level 2. Okay, I'm going to overflow a couple here. There's one. I want this. There's another. I'll do a couple more rolls, and we got that. I think it's going to be this out. So that's like a good illustration of what that process looks like. And we made sure that we got perfectly our board back. We paid attention to the units that we wanted to get leveled up. These are both 1 away now. This is 1 away because I have 1 on the board. This is 1 away. And these we got perfectly to 2 stars. And nothing else we want, and our gold is at 41. So you make a lot of quick decisions once you get used to the whole process. I think we're playing someone else with Summoning Stone, so someone else who is doing something a little bit similar to us. The first round we'll have lost in a while, but it's fine because we're really close with all these. So we shouldn't be stressing out too much. Venomancer, this unit is doing a lot of damage. Arc Warden is really good now. I think I'm incentivized to go to go to 9 now because I really want to put this one more unit in, but I want this one in as well. So after round 24, and let's watch the damage that this guy does. I should have put this on him, but you can watch how fast he's going to attack here. I think I haven't played Teamfight Tactics, so I can't like speak to that very much, but I would maybe guess so. Okay, so this guy's doing pretty good with these knights here. I didn't manage to switch this item over in time, but it's okay. So because round 25 is a creep round, we don't need to worry about being strong for it. So I'm not going to spend money. I'm going to stay at above 50 gold. We get our free reroll. And then I'm going to go to level 9. And I'm not going to go above level 9. Yep, so it's Kiyo. Something over here. The short story is, yes, you can see it. Right on these sides here. And you can click this and you might be able to see it a little bit more easily. It's just better against this backdrop. We have a lot of outs, is the way I like to think of it when you have units that are close. Which are the better times to be rolling. I'm still going to go to level 9 because every round you level up, you change. Also, I should point out, so I'm looking at this 8 right here by your name, and it shows you your percentage chance of rolling each tier of unit. So I have, you can look at these tiers like 2, 4, 4, 3, 2, right? And this shows your percent chance, but we want a higher tier 4 chance because we have a couple important ones that we're waiting to level up. So that's an additional reason to want to level up here besides just putting one more unit in. You should always think, especially in the early game, like what tier do you want to be rolling for? I think it's Battle Fury here. You want to put it on a melee unit that does damage, which will be our Lycan for sure. So now we're going to level up to 9. And it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And all of our synergies now, we have Undead, we have Druid, we have our Savage, and that's it. I'd love to get a Warlock in. I think I would put the Warlock in for this guy right here. But let's see how we do here. One more point is, and this is, let's see, Tusk tier 1 or tier 2. Yeah, and that's a good point. Getting Tusk 3 is a lower priority than getting a Tusk 2, or than getting a Disruptor 2 or a Sand King 2. Oh, that was a close round also. And when we died, was that a, okay, no victory. So this is lower priority, and to be completely honest, I don't even know if I should be going for this, because it's taking up bench space. I'm below 50, but I'm going to roll a little bit anyway. Enigma could be really good, but I am not going to do it. I'm going to keep rolling. I want some upgrades here. I'm going to want the Lycan. I can forget about this for now. The Lycan would be our best upgraded unit, and it's a 3 cost, which is now our prime rolling percentage. But yeah, this is not high priority. And if it became a nuisance on my bench, I would stop going for it. But it's not been too much of a nuisance so far. These guys here are doing a lot of good damage. You can see them right at the top. Also my bear guy right here is doing a lot of good work. You can look at who isn't doing good work, and then you ask yourself, are they an enabling unit? And this unit is, yes, this 1-star is an enabling unit. And is this guy, he didn't do damage that round, which is surprising because you would expect him to be doing damage. Looks like 3 people dropped out. Lich is here. Oh, that's some tough decisions now. I think you play Lich over this unit. I'm going to keep rolling a little bit. This never gets to level 3, I don't think. Okay, we got that there, which is really nice. That's this unit. And I'm going to play that front line over here now. It's a stunning unit, and I want it to be attacked immediately. Okay, if these were on switch signs, that would have helped. Here it is. We can track what it does with its ability here if you want. Okay, it moved. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. I think it already used its ability as well, though. So yeah, that was a really, really dominant round. Yeah, doing pretty well here. And there's Lycan. So that's the unit I thought would do better. So priority. Yes, like getting stuns off is definitely important in this game. There's our one more Lycan here. I'm going to roll down to maybe 10. Oh, that's a really good unit, but I'm going to pass it up. Okay, and we were rewarded with that. So I'm going to go down from 6 of these to 4 of these, because I really need to put these 2 units in. And I'm willing to take the risk. I'm going to take Tusk out, I think. I'll have a think about it during the creep round. I know we're just winning anyway, but I know these will be stronger. Basically, see this, the top damage guy is the same as this guy, so I'd love to put another one of them in. I'll have a think about it. I've like got no money left, but we peaked at the right time. Everybody else is level 7. This guy's level 9, but nope, never mind. He left. Round 30. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it. I want this unit. How many undead do we still have? We can take out this unit, to be honest. Pudge. Yeah, we can just take him out, and then I think we're taking out this unit and putting. I'm just gonna do it right now. Really. Oh, sorry about the light. I have a automatic timer. So I'm pretty sure this is what we want, and I need to reassign my items, but just watch these guys damage here. Oh, they changed the coloring for this too. Like, look at that. It's pretty disgusting, honestly. And this Lycan's went away. Now we can just sell the Tusk, I think. I know it looks really nice to have this many, but it's not really that necessary. The armor here. I want the mana item right here. Oh, and Refresher for sure. Or Maelstrom? I don't even know. I think it's Refresher. We want 2 bears. So what this does is it resets your abilities. And we can put it on the bear that's been doing really well for us. I think I'm going to roll down to 10. The Lycan is super important. And then sometimes you're rewarded. I'm going to get rid of the Tusk. So now this is like really, really good. I think we're well off. Let's see how we go. These guys should be doing a lot of damage, and then this should be really good right here. That's a disruption, so they're silenced and can't use abilities. There's another silence. And these are just summoned units, so they're doing well. Okay, welcome back, Buck. 29 down to 17. Yeah, so we did just fine against that guy. Now I have to ask myself, what do I want to get off of rolling? And I actually don't know anymore. So we could get this leveled up. Unfortunately, it's a 5-cost unit. So it's unlikely for us to roll a 5-cost. I can show you here. We only have a 3% chance of rolling it, and we need 2 more before it's really relevant. These are 4-cost. Theoretically, we could get it level 3, and that would be really nuts. I've never done that before with this unit, but it'd be kind of cool. Okay, let's see how we do here. I wasn't watching damage. Oh, it's thrown. That was a really good throw. But let's see how we do here. And we lost, but it was close. How could we position better? They got a really good throw off there, so I don't know how much it really matters. I think doing this might be good here. And where are they positioned? So they're over... You can click this and see how you line up against them. I think I want this right here. And I want this attacking this. So now watch this unit, and you can see its stun go off earlier than it did last time. There we go. Man, we're just so close to beating this guy. But we don't quite have enough. Okay, he lost anyway, so he's out of the game. It's me and this one other... Oh, no, it's just me and this one person now. I need to ask myself what I should get to put myself over the edge. I mean, that guy would do it. So the decision is, do I... see where he is right here. This is good. Actually, I want like this. This. I want him to come in. And I would like this right here and these over here. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Okay, you go off. You go off. Yeah, okay, that was good repositioning. For sure, okay. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, I don't think we go to level 10. I think we try to get a leveled up something else. Okay, he's at 3 health. We need to win one more game against this person. Oh my god, is it the dream? It's the dream. And like I pointed out earlier, because it calculates your interest at the beginning of the round, we're just gonna wait for the round to start, and then we're gonna buy, and not before then. This would be really cool if I got the... You know, if I get the Arc Warden here, this probably is gonna be a YouTube video, which would be really cool. So let's hope that happens. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Maybe we could... Maybe I should have saved the Tusk. I didn't think I'd ever go to level 10. And no, I'm gonna try to get this. I really want it to happen. Which means I need a contingency unit, like what I would put in instead of the other one, which might be this now. I think it's pipe here. Yeah, let's get it. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. I've never gotten that before. Now we just need a good other unit to put in. Okay, let's check out this guy. Let's see how he does here. What's the damage? Oh, he's stunned? Stop stunning him! Oh, that was really bad. Okay. So they got off a lot of really good stuns on us. So we're going to have to reposition here. And put in a better unit. I think the Doom could be really good. I really want one of these units here to level up. Doom. And I don't think it's this one. If I get the 3-star of that one. Okay, I need to reposition too badly here. I want them to attack this. Okay, hit him really hard here. Oh, and he put it in the corner. Come on, man. I don't think we're dead yet, but it's close. 6. I think we're at like 1 health. Yeah, you're right. It ain't over yet. 4th. Oh my god. Okay. Real close one here. Alright. Do your worst. Good game. Good game, Tim. Oh. Tough one. Tough one. But 2nd place. So is that a little helpful? Hopefully. I was a little quiet toward the end. I should have maybe been explaining a little bit more, but yeah, I was doing my best there. We gained ranks. I think we should be ranking up here a little bit. If I do put this on YouTube by any chance, please, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. A new channel, so I could use any help I can get. It was a fun game. I got to put in a little bit more intro commentary, which I've been meaning to do. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed.